check it out. On and on and on, rock on to the break of dawn. It's on. On and on and on, on and on and on. Check it out to the break of dawn. On and on and on, on and on and on. Check it out to the break of dawn. On and on and on, on and on and on. Check it out to the break of dawn. On and on and on, on and on and on. Check it out to the break of dawn.
Hey world, hey world, hey world. You know what time it is. It's time for your girl, Miss Daybreak, the spirit cheerleader, to bring to you another episode of Pick Up Your Crown. Pick up your crown with your spirit cheerleader. You know your girl. It's on. It's on. Yabba dabba yabba dabba yabba. I don't even know why I keep saying yabba dabba do. Always reminds me of the Flintstones. They always seem happy. I guess that's what it is. But you know what it is. Once again, it's on. Ba 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 ba. Once again, it's on. Hey, 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 hey. How you doing? How you doing? You know what it is. It's another episode, like I said. Pick up your crown. If you haven't already, it's time to put that bad boy on your head and don't adjust it for nobody. When I say nobody, I mean nobody. It's your time now. It's your time for greatness. We are in the month of March. So you know what I say? You got to march into greatness. That's all you got to do, baby. That's all you got to do. But what you first got to do is you got to recognize that you are a king. You are a queen. You come from royalty. So therefore, what you need to do is, again, pick up that crown, find that crown, dust that crown off, put it on their head. I don't care if you cock it to the side or cock it to the front. However you choose to wear it, that's your crown. You need to wear it proudly, boldly, and don't let nobody knock that bad boy off. You heard me? Okay. As long as we got that out the way. So once again, how y'all doing? How you been? I want to thank all of y'all who have been jumping in and listening to your girl's new podcast. Yes, I haven't had a podcast before, but I did have a radio show once before, so I'm kind of familiar with these logistics. I'm kind of familiar with what I'm doing here, but this podcast, I'm very excited because it's going to get out there to the world, to ears, to people who need to hear it. And let me tell you something. I love you. I love you. I love you. You. Move out the way. You over there. Yeah, you over there. You hiding. I see you. I love you. I am so proud of you. But you know what your girl's here to do? To help you to see yourself a little bit more clearer, to talk to yourself in a more victorious way. And I want you to love yourself even the more. Now that's my word. Now that's the disclaimer for some of y'all. I don't know if y'all got it on the first podcast, but I be making up some words sometimes. And it's okay. It's okay because this is my show. And I think you're going to get exactly what I'm speaking of. Again, in this season, I want to tell each and every one of you, I need you to learn to love yourself even the more. The more. Just like God loves you, I need you to love yourself, because you cannot present yourself to the world unless you know what it is that you need to present, which is the most beautifulest body, wonderfully made, anointed and appointed person that you are. Okay. I just had to put that out there. So, what y'all been up to? I hope y'all made it through the week. Boy, I tell you, this world is crazy. Crazy. But that's okay, because sometimes I think we're all got a little bit of crazy in us. And forgive those who are dealing with mental health issues. Again, I'm a little bit comedic, okay? I'm very comedic. There's no harm, no foul. Please take it for love. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but I claim crazy in a heartbeat. My head bad sometimes. And sometimes I think it's necessary just for us to live in this world, because a lot of things just, oh my God. I hate looking at the news. I really do, because I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? Here I am adding pickles to like ketchup and thinking that's crazy. But people are out here doing crazier things than that, okay? So check yourself. Be careful out there, okay? And one thing I used to like saying is that the decisions you make in life are based on how much you love yourself. So, podcast number 3, let's get into it. Let's get into it. You know what it is? Yo, if you ain't happy, change that. Stop doing what doesn't bring you joy. Just stop it. If you are not happy, if you're not happy personally, you're not going to be happy in business. If you're not happy in business, you ain't going to be happy in your personal life. It all goes hand in hand. If you do not have joy in your heart, in your day-to-day walk, coming out your mouth at least once, twice, 3, 4 times a day, affirmations coming out your mouth in regards to making yourself happy or being happy, I'm going to need you to stop, think about it, and change up your walk. Because in this season, it's all about, what did I say earlier? Loving yourself even the more. So, okay, again, stop if you're not happy and get off the bus. Ding, 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 ding. Mr. Bus Driver, I'm going to need you to pull over. No, I ain't standing behind the white line. I need to get off this piece. I need to get off. If you are not happy, I need you to change that. Let's talk about a few things that we could talk about that is not making us happy. Our situations that we put ourselves in. The people we surround ourselves by. Our jobs. The things that we choose to do that don't make us happy. Okay? Sometimes you have to build a little bit of discipline within yourself to decide. Like I said earlier, you got to start making decisions based upon how much you love yourself. And happiness comes with that love. Okay? Some of us are in relationships that we know there is no love there and we're not happy. We don't even want to come home. Now understand this. Don't think that I just think everything is sugar and cream. Yeah, just because, my favorite color is clear and I love rainbows. Yeah, did you get that? I bet you didn't. But anyway, I like unicorns too if they were real. But they're real in my mind, okay? I fart bubbles. It's cool. But anyhow, I'm just saying, life is crazy and I understand that. But things that are within your grasp, things that you can change, that's what I'm speaking of. Let's not get it twisted because I got a lot of people be like, well, I can't change how people think about me. No, you can't. But you could change the people that you surround yourself with. I can't stop my man from cheating on me. Okay, but you could leave your man. Okay, or leave that woman. If you are not happy, I need you to seek things that help you to become happy. Things within your reach, things that you can change. Once again, I know we can't change the price of gas. That's crazy. I know we can't. But maybe we could do things like taking time out to smell the roses, walking barefoot in our front yard grass, standing in front of our front yard and looking at our house and just finding the love in that, just knowing that, dang, I've been blessed with a house. That's a great thing. Find the happiness in a house. Find happiness in staying home and not getting in that car trying to drive around buying clothes and buying all that stuff to make you feel better. Child, I gained weight during this pandemic. In my house, you wouldn't even know we in a pandemic because we are eating very well. And it's not EBT. Okay. But we are eating very well. Child, I gained weight. I ain't going to tell you how much. But yeah, I gained some weight. But if I'm not happy with that weight that I put on, guess what? I can change that by checking the foods that I eat, changing my eating habits, and going for longer walks. Know what I mean? If you're not happy with that job, write down what job would make you happy. And then come up with a plan or come up with a strategy on how you can go about obtaining that job. Now again, I tell people find a job that makes you happy, that you would love to go to. Don't follow the paper. Don't follow the money. Because we will never have enough money to take care of the things that we need anyway. There are people right now that are following the money and they're living paycheck to paycheck and ain't happy as nothing. sitting in the car before they go into work, mad, cussing, going in a job that they don't like because of that paper. Do you not know that if you go for the gifts that God has for you, that He will bless you with just enough of what you need to maintain? Give us this day our daily bread. Once again, I done told you, I got the Lord on my side, and I will talk about it in my podcast, okay? Once again, give us this day our daily bread. Daily bread, daily intakes. Again, we don't need to eat lobster every day. Some of these millionaires, they're just excessive. I found out the more money that you make, the more money you have to spend. Okay? Do you want to be successful for longevity, or you just want to be successful with money? Because money is meant to be exchanged. Okay? Once you receive it, it's going to go right back out. So I'm just saying, look for things that make you happy. Find that joy inside of you that makes you happy. You remember when you were little kids? There might be little kids listening now, I don't know. But before we had technology, before we had cell phones, before we had laptops, before we had all these streaming services, we used to have to go outside and play with friends. Make friends. Make up games. Make up things to laugh. When we felt the most unhappiness, when unhappiness set in, is when them lights came on in the street and it was time to go home. Oh, Ma, I ain't ready to go home. And that's when we were younger, that's when I used to find my unhappiness moments. Was stopping from being happy, hanging with some friends, playing outside, enjoying the freedom of being a kid. And I know as we become adults, we got to do some adulting. Yeah, that's a new word in the dictionary if you didn't know. But adulting pretty much is doing things that adults would do. But again, if God says raise up a child in the way that which they may go, and they will not depart in it. So if you raise us up to have respect, joy, peace, love, victory, find success in all things, guess what? When you get older, you would want to seek those things too now, as you're older. Just because we work in a job, we found we got mean all of a sudden. We got hateful all of a sudden. We got like, I'm an adult now, but that don't mean you can't be happy. I know our kids are tripping. They trip. I understand it. Kids do trip. But again, because they feel that they can. I truly believe it's because they don't care, to be honest. I don't think they care about what anybody else thinks or feels about them at that moment that they're doing what they want to do. And I think we as adults need to think about that as well. So let's talk about some things on how, like I said, to make us a little bit more happier in life. Me personally, I love to see people smile. I love making other people laugh and smile and happy. That's one of my things. If I go in a place and I see people say, what's going on? What's wrong? What the problem is? I might act out or do some things to try to at least get a smile out of people or figure out what is wrong with them. So giving, doing acts of kindness, try to bring smiles to other people. That's happiness, I believe. Because have you ever seen somebody else down and out and they smile and they say, girl, I'm so glad, or dude, I'm so glad I saw you today. Man, you just don't know. I am so glad to see you. That should at least put a little spark in you to be like, yo, that just made me feel good. That just made me feel good. You know what I mean? The way relate, that perfect is just relating and connecting with people. Connecting with other happy people. Like I said earlier, change the people that you hanging with. If they ain't elevating you, picking you up, or making you happy, and you always giving out and giving out and giving out, and you're not getting nothing in return, hey, you might, again, change the people that you're with and find some people who are happy. Hang with some comedians or something. Hang with some like-minded people. You do have to take care of your body. You have to not exercise your mind. We need to read more books. I mean, like, not just the good book. Yes, we need to read the Bible, but grab a book that you would never think you would ever read before. Like a romance novel. Pick up a romance novel and read that joint. I remember I used to get into mystery books back in the day when I was in the military. It was John Saul books. Child, I used to love them books. I don't know how I got, you know what it was? I saw the cover of the book. And they say you never judge a book by its cover, but I saw the cover of the book and I judged it by its cover, and it was a good daggone book. It was. Trying new things, appreciating the world, like I said earlier. Hang outside, go outside, walk around, smell funky things, talk about it. Smell good things, talk about it. Release, relate, release. Relax, relate, release. That's what I meant to say. Relax, relate, and release. Because sometimes there's, like I said, there are things that are out of your control. Take control of you. Make decisions based on things of you. Set goals. Set visions. Set dreams. Try to, try to reach those dreams. Dreams can come true. Shoot, I talked about it a long time ago, not in the podcast, about how I love Janet Jackson, always wanted to go to a concert. Not only did I get to go to a concert, but as soon as I got there, I got blessed with front row tickets. Okay. Dreams do come true. They do come true. And you have to find some emotion within yourself. I mean, check your emotions. Check the things. Child, when I watch a show, I remember watching a baby commercial and started crying. I mean, I might have been going through some, that time, us girl time, women, you know what I'm talking about. But, check your emotions. If you're having ups and downs emotions in time, again, therapist, go get yourself checked. Get yourself checked out just to see if maybe there's some previous trauma, previous issues, some things that you need to try to release and let go to be able to find a happier future in front of you. Again, tomorrow's not promised to anybody. But while you have this moment, try to make the best of it. Once again, people have snatched your crown off. People have dug it deep in the dirt because they did not want to see the greatness in you, or didn't want you to be happy with who you are. But we need to stop that. We need to stop that. We need to change that. And to become happy, you have to do a little bit of tweaking. No twerking. Well, if twerking make you happy, okay, I can't do that. But we need to do a little bit of tweaking to try to make yourself happy and enjoy life. Because, yeah, your mama pushed you out. But when we go, it's us by ourselves. And I want you to be able to know you have a great homegoing service, happy with the life that you have led. If you're on that narcotic, if you're doing them drugs and things like that, there's a reason behind you are trying to find artificial happiness. Because I know when I was a drug head, I didn't find no happiness in that stuff. I even today, I think about it and I was just like, well, what made me happy? Smoking weed just made me chill out and want to eat. When I was doing cocaine, that thing just made me move fast and want to clean the room and just eyes bugged out a little bit. And stuff. Drinking, I drink here and there. You said, well, shoot, let me tell you, tequila. La 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 la. Okay, I'm joking. Tequila. Okay, we'll leave that alone. But anyway, you may be trying to seek happiness in the wrong things. So, if you're not happy while doing the wrong things, change those things for the good. Know what I mean? Now, it's not for me to judge nobody. If you feel drinking is what you need to do, if you feel like doing that narcotic is something that you need to do. You see how I said narcotic? That take me back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, but if you feel that's what you need to do, okay. It's your time. It's up to you for when you want to make changes in your life. I can't make you change. It's up to you. And when you look in that mirror, like I always say, and talk to your victorious self and just say, you know what? Enough is enough. I want to be happy. Find it. Seek it. Hunt it down. Grab it. Wrap it up. Put it in a box. Sit on that beat. Call it yours. I mean, hide in the closet with that joint and splash it all over you because it's yours to have. I just want you to be happy some way, somehow. In life, there is death. And I understand people say, well, I just lost this, I just lost that. You know what? Sometimes you have to lose things to appreciate the things that are alive or the things that are in your life now. Hear me now. Sometimes things have to die for you to learn how to live. I'm going to say that one more time. Sometimes things need to die for you to learn how to live. Okay? I'm just saying. I know it hurts. Life hurts. Life hurts. But you know what? There's 99% of life that can be happy. But if you're dealing with 99% of ugliness, hurt, pain, destruction, trauma, stress, I'm going to need to pray over you, and we need to change that quickly. Quickly. Remove the things within your reach that don't make you happy and give the rest to God. It's time. It's time. Because we already know this world is going to hell in a handbasket, and I never found out what a handbasket is. Okay. I don't know what a handbasket is. But it's if you can just control your own narrative, your own household, your own being, your own temple, do it. Okay? Give it a shot. Because right now, I'm happy just being able to talk to you right now on my podcast called Pick Up Your Crown with your girl, Miss Daybreak. Okay? I found happiness in that, knowing that I'm learning from these things that I speak of. And guess what? I had to pick up my crown too. I did. And now I'm seeking my happiness. I've found it, and I'm seeking and searching for more. So hey, if you need me to pull this bus over so y'all can get on board, come on, get on board. Because I'm sorry to tell you, happiness is yours and yours alone, and I want you to receive it, get it, grab it, and make it your own, okay? All right. I just want to give you a little bit of that. You know, I might have talked a little bit, but you know, that's what we do. It's a podcast. We talk on podcasts. Okay. So, hit me up. Hit Miss Daybreak up at missdaybreak69@gmail.com and let me know what makes you happy. Tell me the things that you have done over the course of your life ever since you picked up your crown. What made you pick up your crown? What have you done since you picked up your crown? And what did you used to do back in the day that used to make you happy that you found yourself no longer doing now? Is it no longer obtainable? Is it not in your reach? Is it not? Or is it and you just decided that you're just going to throw that joint away and you can't roll with it? Now, just because a dude or a female got married and stuff, okay, you just got to let that go. You ain't going to roll up to their house, knock on the door, and be like, you made me happy, I'm going to need you to leave your wife and husband. But, you know, that could possibly work. But don't get that from Miss Daybreak and think that that's going to truly work. Okay. I'm just saying. But if there's a job out there that you know you will find happiness in doing, research that job, work hard on it, pray for it, and dreams will come true. Find that vision. Make it plain. It's going to work for you. It will. But the thing is, you also got to believe that happiness is, again, within your reach and it belongs to you and it's yours. It's all yours. So, stop it. And let's get happy. All right. Well, you know what, y'all? See, what I also wanted to do in this podcast is that I wanted to do some things to help us learn, okay? So it's time for, guess what? You know what time it is? I'm going to tell you what time it is. Guess what time it is? You know what time it is? I'm going to tell you what time it is. It's time for Word of the Day. It's Word of the Day. Word is the Word of the Day. Okay. Well, I got a word for today that we can try to use throughout the week. Now, last week it was risible. Did you try using that word? I ain't gonna lie, I didn't. I didn't know how I was gonna, what capacity I was gonna use that word in. Risible. It was pertaining to laughter. Humorous. I could just say the word, I'm very humorous. That dude over there is very humorous. Oh my God, these gas prices are laughable. Oh, well, I could have probably used it there. The gas prices are risible. Yeah. Look at that. Well, guess what the word for the day is? I'm going to bring it to you. Okay. Word of the day. It's a verb. It's elucidate. Elucidate. E-L-U-C-I-D-A-T-E. Elucidate. Elucidate means to make something that is hard to understand clear or easy to understand. Elucidate means to make something that is hard to understand clear or easy to understand. Break that joint down. Yo, I need you to elucidate the understanding of happiness, which I just did. I broke it down. Here, let's use elucidate in context. He hopes to develop future experiments to elucidate how exercise influences metabolism. Okay, elucidate comes from the Latin term lucidus, which means lucid. In turn comes from the verb lucere, meaning to shine. Come on through. So elucidating can be thought of as a figurative equivalent of shining a light or something to make it easier to see. Come through, sunshine, starshine. Okay. Elucidate. Okay. Let's make life a little bit more easier. Let's take something that is hard to understand and let's clear it up to make it easy to understand. Okay? Everything is not rocket science. I mean, there's even engineers out there that took rocket science, turned it around, and they could figure that joint out. So we can too. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. To lucere, meaning to shine. So elucidating can be thought of as figurative equivalent of shining a light on something to make it easier to see. Shine a light on the light high. Okay, I ain't gonna go there. But there you guys go. That's what we call your word.
Just a second.
Word. What? Word. Yeah, that's the word. That's the word. That's the word. That's your word of the day.
What is a phenomenon?
All right, so now that you got your word of the day out the way, you know what time it is. I think you can hear the music in the background. This is going to be like right now is another poet, a wordologist, this beautiful young lady. But this section, I want to say it's like the artist spotlight. It's either going to consist of maybe some local artists, some music, maybe not even local artists, but up and coming artists. I would like to make this a section where individuals who have talent, who learned to pick up their crown, who broke out the chains, picked up their crown and said, this is me and this is how I'm going to present myself to the world. And that's this segment right here. So let's put them fingers together, okay? Because once again, I'm going to introduce to you a wordologist. This young lady I met at a talent show many, many, many years ago, in which she came in first, I believe, first or second place. And I said to her in there, I had to drop a little prophetic word on her that I said, you're going to be speaking to the nations. And she is. She goes by Miss Naisha. Okay? You can find her. I'm going to tell you that at the end. But Miss Naisha right now is a question expert media master interviewer. What it is, she gets people to talk about things they never spoke about and things about things that they never thought of, where breakthroughs usually happen, and she's with Freed Mind Productions. But I met her through Trident Technical College in Charleston, South Carolina. I believe she got a radio and TV broadcasting degree or film degree, and we're in the same type of field. But what I loved about her was her strength and how she presented herself through her poetry. So at this time, I want y'all to govern yourselves accordingly. Govern yourselves accordingly for this beautiful queen. For this beautiful queen that didn't find it robbery to allow me to use her work in my podcast. Again, she was my spotlight. She was like my wordologist and the Break of Dawn show. So she allowed me to use it here for y'all to hear. So, Nisha Rogers, I present Dreams.
As I sat and watched the clouds cry the other day and saw the water collapse on my window pane, I was challenged to think about how we respond when it rains. As in, how we respond to our pain and how our pain shouldn't go unnamed. So today, I challenge you to refrain from being okay with being ordinary. Because our dreams are meant to be lived out loud. Our dreams are meant to go deep and wide and high and long. Our dreams are meant to be reached. Our dreams are meant to be preached, and every person who comes into your sphere of influence serves as your congregation waiting to be redeemed. Your life's quest is to seek. Open your heartstrings to be plucked by life's calling on answering by doing that thing that only you can do in the ways that only you can do it. Answer God's calling to contributing to the salvation of this hurting world, because we need you. I need you. So stop prolonging God's provision. Stop being comfortable with intentions. Go fall, go fail, go forward, go learn, go grow. Just go. Let possibility serve as your fuel and experience be your vehicle to get you closer to your purpose. Your purpose lies under the surface of what you're doing right now as that thing you call getting by. Your dream is that thing that gets your heart to skip a beat at the thought of it being achieved every day. We have the opportunity to get closer to our dreams. But you must make goals and understand that you have to write them down and make them plain. Write them down, make them real. Live them out, go and heal. Be the solution to someone else's problem. But be patient with the process and understand that success does not happen overnight. But your ability to believe that you can be successful can happen overnight. So tonight, let your heart's desires be realized. Let your goals be visualized. Let your plans be strategized and your faith uncompromised. Let your dreams be big, because dreams are meant to be lived out loud. They're meant to go deep and wide and high and long. Our dreams are meant to be reached. So go and reach them.
Okay. Okay. Y'all might have to repeat that to listen to that. Okay. Now that was again Miss Naisha Rogers with dreams. We all have them. We all have them. Again, once you pick up your crown, you'll be able to dream bigger dreams. Instead of trying to stick to them little small tiny dreams that are like, no. Big dreams are your oyster. Grab them, eat them up, and just follow them, okay? Once again, that's our girl, Miss Naisha Rogers. You can find her on all all the media platforms. She goes by Freed Minds Production. You can follow her on Instagram at Freed Mind Productions. Reach out to her, love on her, support her. That girl got talent, and like I said, she's already speaking to the nations right now. Once again, that was our wordologist, Miss Naisha Rogers. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. We're coming to an end here with the episode 3 of Pick Up Your Crown podcast with, again, your girl, Miss Daybreak. I would like to thank you all for taking the opportunity just to listen in, just to get a little word. And I hope some of this is motivating you to realize, hey, you know what? I need to just stop doing this bull junk and doing more for me, loving me more. The more, like I said earlier. It's time to do great things, y'all. Let's march into greatness. Let's shake off what happened before and let's look into the new. Let's totally believe and achieve that we can do great things. I'm believing in you. And I'm already proud of you because I know some of y'all are already at the finish line. Okay, because this race, ain't nobody said you got to come in first, second, or third. You just have to make it to the finish line. And I'm waiting for you at the other end so I can applaud you and just wave your flag like that big American flag when the U.S. team comes running through the track and stuff like that. I want to be there at the end just to say, you are the bomb, diggity, thebomb.com. I am so proud of you. Do you, boo? And be happy doing it. Okay? Once again, you can support your girl, Miss Daybreak, at the following. Look me up on my website, www.missdaybreak.com. Simple and plain, MSDAYBREAK.com. Hey, holler at me at my Gmail, missdaybreak69@gmail.com. And also, I'm available for bookings as motivational speaker, as a mistress of ceremony, as your host, as well as I do voiceovers for you if that is needed. Because some of y'all people, I understand you can't present your business in a certain manner. Guess what? Your girl's here to help you out. Okay? I am your spirit cheerleader. So, go out and be great. Be your great self. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram. Don't forget, we got Walk It Out Wednesdays. Walk It Out While He Works It Out Wednesdays on Facebook at 8:15, Facebook Live. And they're also going to be uploaded to Instagram, as well as my YouTube channel, Break It Dawn with your girl, Miss Daybreak. Break It Dawn with Miss Daybreak, okay? I ask for you to support me if you can. Set your notifications. Again, I'm on Spotify. I'm on Apple. I'm on Google. I'm on iHeartRadio. I'm on Spreaker.com. Oh, I am so excited. And I hope you are too. Reach for greatness. Go out there and do you, boo. Because I can't wait to see your victorious self, like I always say. Peace, love. And I can't wait to holler at you next week. Alright? Well, I love you. I love you. I love you. I'ma see you later.